So we thought it'd be fun to just give you a little tour of our ambulance. We got this thing last year and it's been pretty awesome. We've taken it all over the place already. We've gone to Wyoming, we've gone all over Colorado, we've gone to Utah and Montana, and now we're gonna take it to Pyramid Lake in Nevada next week. So just thought it'd be fun to do a little rundown of what we're working with. We bought this from a guy in Denver and he did most of the build out, so not taking any credit for his work, but you'll see that we're also not super confident with some of the stuff, specifically around wiring. It's a little bit of a Pandora's box, so it's working, and if it's working, why mess with it, right? So anyway, this is a 1996 retired ambulance. It has a 7.3 liter diesel in it, which is pretty powerful and fun to drive. So it's also got 4x4. It was a search and rescue vehicle, so that's been pretty sweet for us to get off-road and get to the places we want to be. So don't have to worry about that, but let's dive right in. Okay, so this is the power area, and it, as you will see, has quite a bit going on. We don't really mess with this too much. We just know that it has the inverter, which basically controls our solar power. We have 4 panels on top that draw from the sun and then power 4 car batteries, and all we know is that we need to flip this on for that system to work. We also have a hot water heater, which is pretty great because we have an outdoor shower, and then we also have a sink inside, so we can draw from that. We've also got some storage in here. This, we have an outdoor cooktop for the warmer nights when we want to be outside eating, and then we have propane for our cooktop inside, and then we also have our diesel for our diesel heater that's inside. So as you can see, lots of storage on the outside of the vehicle, which is pretty clutch for us. I also forgot to mention that you won't see it on this side, but there's some lights just like this on the other side that are pretty great because then we can have light when we're outside at nighttime. And then we also have an awning for those warmer days. We did have a little incident in Montana last summer where we had it up for a while and had a sudden windstorm, and that actually completely destroyed the thing, so it's broken. We really want to get another one, but that'll be later on, I think. So this is the living quarters. So we've got our panel here with all of our different switches and buttons. We've got our lights. We've got a switch for our water pump, our diesel heater I mentioned, which is down here. We also have the propane heater if we want to go off of that. We've got a really great little stovetop in here that again is powered from that propane outside, but a little 2-burner stove for those colder nights and mornings if we don't want to be cooking outside. More storage up here. We also, one of my favorite features is if we didn't want to use our solar, we've got party lights. Right. So yeah, like I mentioned, we got all the kitchen amenities over here, some extra storage over this way. We do have an outlet, so we're able to run a coffee maker or a toaster, charge our phones, which has been really great. And then we just use a typical cooler over here. We can have a mini fridge. We decided that we don't really need all that, so that's been nice. Lots of storage under this bench here. This is where we usually put all of our clothes, any of the dog stuff. That's our main storage space. And then this is actually our bed. So this comes down on a hydraulic system and folds out to be a queen size bed, which is comfortable for 2 adults, which is great. The dogs try and get up there, not allowed, but yeah, we've also got a table that actually goes in this hole here. It stores up here, so keep it out of the way of the dogs. But yeah, we can totally eat, play games, tie flies, whatever. Tanner put in this great little, it looks like a broom holder that you get at True Value or something, but it's actually our rod holder. We're not able to get a rod vault on top of this thing. It's just a little too tall for us to access efficiently. So when we are traveling, rods go right here and just lay across this butcher board. So that's been pretty sweet. And then we don't have to break down our rods. So yeah, that's kind of the digs. We have a pass-through door, which is really great. We can shut this for some privacy when we're sleeping or to kind of keep it more insulated. You might be wondering about this cargo net. Willow is the greatest dog ever, but he is pretty rambunctious in the car. So this is our solution to keeping him, involved in the drive, but also keep him back because he likes to be up in your shit. So that's pretty much the ambulance. Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really enabled us to go on a lot of really fun adventures and just spend more time on the water as a family comfortably. So we've been really grateful for it. It's going to be an adventure getting it out to Nevada. Hopefully we don't have any hiccups, but if we do, we're ready for it. So